Okay, what is up, y'all? So, this may now be my last on-bike video of the season. I don't know. Never know what's going to happen here in old Michigan. But it was a nice day, and I was like, I got a motorcycle. Sun's out. I mean, there's nothing to think about. Get out there and ride. So, since I chose to ride, I chose to make a video. I also chose to charge my camera, but who knows what's going to happen with this wacky thing. Could just go kaput at any time. So let's get to it. This is my advice to new YouTubers. So, I have been doing this YouTube thing for 4 years now or so. A little bit longer, but I only started publishing content about 4 years ago. So, this is not a success story. This is a perseverance story. How to keep going, which is definitely my first set of advice. You know, keep going. Just keep going. If you have something that you want to do and you want to put it out here on the old interwebs and you want people to enjoy it, view it, comment on it, because that's why you post things. Unless you turn comments off, you want people to look at what you're doing. And sometimes what you think is good might not be good to everybody else, or it just might take a while for people to find you. You are jumping into an ocean of content, and there are literally hundreds of gigs of data being uploaded to YouTube every hour, and you think that your little drop in the pool is going to stand out? No, not until you get a little bit more time, a little bit bigger, and people start to get drawn towards your content, and you can't do that if you quit as soon as you start. So, number one. Number two, which this video will have zero structure. I'm just going to keep spitting out numbers until I forget, and then just keep talking. Number two, do not go too big too fast, right? So, you see all these videos. I mean, their production content is ridiculous. They have amazing graphics, amazing edits, amazing cuts, amazing, like, just everything is just awesome. But then you forget that you started watching this channel well after they've been established, because they showed up on your feed because they're big, and then you saw some content that was related to their content, which pushed you to their video because it was something that you thought you'd like. You watched it, and you're like, damn, this video is awesome. Scroll back 5, 6, 8 years to when they first started and see how crap their content was. Maybe their content was good, but their presentation was just not what you see it as right now. You see the current iteration of what their channel has to offer, not what they offered 6, 7, 8 years ago. So you need to go back in time and look at them as they were then, because it's probably as you are now. You know, unless you just got fancy equipment already and you just decided, hey, I'm about to start putting this to use and I'm going to drop some stuff on YouTube. You're probably a standard YouTuber, normal, regular old person, and you got a camera, maybe, you got a microphone, maybe, and you just want to put some stuff out. You don't have the Photoshop, you don't have the big crazy mics that can isolate sound, and you got the noise canceling and all that stuff. You probably just got a headset and a freaking action camera and maybe a motorcycle. And this is not just Motovlogger specific, but I figure if you're watching the Motovlog channel, you're gonna get into motovlogging. So don't go too big too fast. What am I on? 2? See, I already screwed it up. 3. Don't copy the big guys. Don't do it. You do you.
Do you, boo boo? Do you, boo boo? You know why? Cause I'ma do me.
You do you. So you can use them for inspiration, absolutely, because there's tons and tons of YouTubers out there that said some stuff that I've wanted to say for years, and I'm like, damn it, they beat me to it. Not necessarily, right? They might have beat you to it, but that doesn't mean you can't explain it. There's not one college on the planet. There's not one form of education in the world. Facts don't change. You can get those same facts from Princeton that you do from Michigan State, that you do from any other college in the world. So if you have a fact that you want to present, or even a belief that you want to present, you can present it in your own way, and someone else may look at your video and go, damn, they said what I was trying to say. They beat me to it. So don't copy the big guys. Yes, use it for inspiration, but at the same time, people want to see you and your content if they like your videos. If they want to see the bigger, I'm not going to name drop because I don't do that, the bigger dudes, they go watch them. They don't want to see copycats for the most part. Some people, you know, nowadays things are so fickle that you never really know what YouTube wants. So if you just be yourself, they'll latch. The people who like you will latch. And number 4, oh, now it's a challenge. Let me see if I can keep doing this. Number 4, don't ride the trends. If that's not you, unless you are at heart a trend writer, like they got these reaction videos now, which is like a huge thing, which I'm probably already late on that. They got the, I hate pranks, I despise pranks. If that's not you, don't start putting that into your content, because it will alienate your already dedicated fan base, and you'll pull in people who aren't at heart interested in your content. They're only interested in this one thing that you provided this one time, because they're on the wave of riding that trend. So, I mean, unless it's something super awesome that you can keep up, don't hop on trends. Number 5. Ooh, number 5. I know the number I'm on, which happens to be the gear I'm in. Coincidence? I think not. Number 5. Do what you can commit to. Like, let's go, for example, my motorcycle movie reviews. I can commit to those. I love them. I just haven't done them in a long time. I want to keep doing them because I'm passionate about them. I love my food runs. I love food. I'm not necessarily a foodie, so the type of content I provide is right in the gray area. I usually only get 1 or 2 things. I'm not going to go to a restaurant and sample everything on the menu. There are people out there who do that. They will literally eat everything and give you a review on that. Look, my content is, hopefully me not dying, but I got skills. My content is me enjoying a ride, grabbing some grub, talking about that grub, posting the video, and I make that well known. I'm not going to review an entire restaurant's lineup because I don't eat seafood. I can't go to a place and not eat half of their menu and then say really, really how good it is. I can only talk about the meal that I had, the customer service, the venue, the cleanliness, the presentation. And it gives me a good 75% to 80% overview of like a food review. And that's something I can do anytime I go eat somewhere. I've done a couple kind of reduce, gone to a place more than once, and maybe I'll change what I ate and give you a different review on that. But I feel like that right there may be reaching for content, just going over and over and over. And sometimes you can rehash a subject. You can bring it up later, and you can be fine with that. But unless you found some good meat for that to stick to, I wouldn't recommend doing that. So if it's not something you can sustain, make it known. Hey, I'm doing this real quick. This is not something I normally do. Boom. Like, I'm not a mechanic, but I do maintenance videos. I do normal guy maintenance videos. That's something I can sustain to a point. And I say, hey, if it's something beyond my skill level, boom, I'm out. I'm taking this to the shop, or I'm taking it to my buddy who's way better. You know, he's an actual, or used to be an actual mechanic, and he got the skills. And if he teaches me, then I now have that skill, and then I'll feel comfortable doing a video on it. But I'm not gonna say I'm a mechanic. I'm not gonna give mechanic type advice. Every video I try, if I can remember, I say, this is me working on my bike. If you choose to do this, that's on you. I'm not a mechanic. If you feel you need a mechanic, do not trust YouTube to guide you. If you feel you can handle it on your own and you've made that choice, boom, YouTube can help you out. Number 6. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm going to say something rude, so I'm not going to say it. Number 6. If you feel that you cannot take the pressure of providing content on YouTube, take a break. Take a break. You don't have to quit. This doesn't go against what I said at first. You have to reset, reboot, give yourself some time to recollect your thoughts. And super teeth with superpowers. Take a break. You know, this is YouTube. Like, unless you've already made it to where you're making money and you don't have a day job and you got all day and all night to dedicate to this, and where you're actually cranking out some fans and you feel that pressure where, oh God, I got to keep my revenue streams up, then what you stressing about? It's YouTube. This is a novelty. This is a pastime. This is sprinkles on top of your already day. This is, if I got time, I'll get to it. My videos never come out on time. You think people know that? No. I don't say it, but I generally don't put a date on it. Like, oh, and I'll say, yo, I take forever to edit. If you waiting on content from me, my schedule is whenever, and I'll put that in my description. If you set a schedule, try to stick to it, then say, hey, I'm taking a break. Get yourself together, reevaluate your content. Maybe you'll find something new. Number 7. Don't be afraid to evolve, right? So if you find that, like I said before, don't go too big too fast. If you find that you've now acquired some skills, take a little bit of time to hone those skills. Get your editing time down. You know, get your playlists to where you want them. Make sure that you have been taking advantage of the tools you use, and then start experimenting with some greater tools. Every video I made when I first started was Windows Movie Maker. Good old free Microsoft, came bundled in with a package, usually with Windows, and you had to download it separately. And I downloaded that till it was done, and until I could not present the type of content that I wanted to with the features that it had. But for like my first, I don't even know how many videos were all Windows Movie Maker. It did what I needed to do, and now I use Shotcut. It's free because the brother's still trying to save money. I had to Google, YouTube, check out some videos, learn, because I was dedicated to using this new program that provides all the features that I need right now. There's a Sony program, Vegas Studio, there's Adobe. There's these tons of editing softwares out there that were just too daunting for me to spend money on and not be sure that I was going to have the time to dedicate to it, because I wasn't as committed to doing YouTube videos every day. So I'm not going to spend all this money on this high-end software and then sometimey YouTube. Nah, I'm going to do the free stuff. So when I like, oh dang, I didn't put out a video in 6 weeks, I don't feel bad. And Shotcut is awesome, by the way. Check it out. Not sponsored, because obviously it's free. But if you're trying to get into more advanced editing techniques, adding graphics, adding things to your video motorcycle, why not experiment on something free, get your skills up, but then you just have to translate those skills into something more fancy now that you've got a good baseline. Crap, am I on 8 or 9? 7? 8? Alright, I lost it. Done with that number. So, there's so much I can go on with this video. So long. But I'm not going to. That is also another tip. A bazinga! Don't kill a topic. Don't kill it, you know? I'm trying to drag this video on just because I have more information to provide, but sometimes you have to know, hey, maybe you should stop yapping, cut the video, because sometimes people are not going to dedicate all day to watching your videos because they got other YouTubers to watch. I watch like my playlist, I watch whoever I'm subscribed to, and then I might dabble in some suggested videos. Then after that, I'm done. So sometimes if I'm watching whoever I'm subscribed to and they got a 20, 30, 40-minute video, I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm satisfied my need, because I got other media I got to enjoy at home. I got, you know, a couple incognito tabs. I got some Archer, some Hulu to watch, some Bob's Burgers, Forest and Fire. You know I love my Forest and Fire. And I just can't dedicate all that time to YouTube. So when you know a topic's done, kill it. Just like I'm going to do right now. I absolutely appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully, oh man, I should have did this in the beginning of the video. I hope you stuck around. My dude Anthony O'Neill hit me up on Instagram, and I definitely appreciate that. It's cool. He didn't think I was gonna respond, because I guess YouTubers don't respond. I wasn't at first, because I don't like talking to strangers, because I was like, let me see what this fool talking about. But an actual subscriber hit me up on a couple messages, ended up getting a pretty nice dang it, I forgot the bike. No, 2015, I believe. Kawasaki Z1000 SX, just like my pretty old Onyx here. So shout out to you, my dude Anthony. Thanks for watching. And anybody else who watches and hits me up, I do read the comments, because like I said, I only got a few subscribers, and if the contents aren't filtered out by my no naughty words filter and or scam links, then I usually see them all. I try to respond to them all. If you're a hater, I just delete it, or sometimes I leave it, like whatever. You know, you still watch the video, so I got the view no matter what. Yeah, I think that might be it. I got one more thing to say. Okay, don't over edit. I already said about the too big too fast, but don't over edit your content, because you can have too many transitions, too many effects, too many everything. You can just inundate your viewer with just too much. It's just like, just chill out. Let me get the content. Don't let me focus on all the sprinkles. Too much sprinkles on this. Too sweet, too rich for my taste. Find yourself a happy medium. I had to tone down some of my stuff. Turn down your background audio, I'll tell you that much. And then yeah, all right, so I have effectively gone against my own advice. I've beat this topic to death, beat it back to life, then killed it again once it was a zombie. I'm out.